Thanks for watching my videos. I'm really happy to share some knowledge with you. Today, let's talk about shooting indoors in natural light. We want to gather as much light as possible. This means using a wide aperture, like f2.8 or even f1.8 or wider. This will gather as much light as possible. Remember, don't break the bank. A nifty 50, a 50mm f1.8 lens can be purchased for around $170 Canadian. Choosing a light source inside. Maybe choose a window or a doorway. Anywhere that soft light is falling from outside to inside will do. Now that we have our lens set, light source chosen, let's consider some other settings. Set your focus point to the eyes. This is a hard and fast rule for me in portrait photography. This will ensure the eyes are sharp and engaging to the viewer. You can always shoot in aperture priority mode, setting your camera to its widest opening, f5.6, f2.8, etc. I prefer to shoot in manual mode as it gives me the most control over my image. I am shooting an 85mm lens, so that means that I would want my shutter speed to be at least 1/170th over a second. However, that's not a real f-stop, so I'm going to choose 1/250th of a second. At f2, your depth of field will be very shallow. This is fine for one person, it will keep the eyes in focus. But for two people, you may want to consider stopping down to 5.6. This will allow more depth of field. Use your meter to find the ISO that will give you the proper exposure. Placement of your subject is a creative choice. By placing the window directly in front of your subject, you will have softer light with less shadows. By turning your subject perpendicular to the window, you will create a more moody look, introducing shadows to one side of the face. Lastly, let's talk about ISO. The lowest ISO is the best ISO.